business development strategist. That's basically it. We won't go further. So by way of introduction, this is AGT Arbitrage Global Trading System. We trade arbitrage here, and arbitrage trades on cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is one aspect of in the financial market, and it's a very robust market. Okay, that being said, let us just delve straight. Now, for us to break through financially, we need for us to break through financially and to emancipate from financial incapacitation. Child, you know, say when there is money, big grammar comes in. All right. So to emancipate from financial incapacitation, what we actually need is cash flow, and not just the cash itself. Okay, it's okay to have just cash, but when you don't have cash flow is the virtual and real movement of money. So if it's not flowing, at a point it will dry up. So what we actually need is cash flow, and we also need systems that can generate this cash flow. The cash flow cannot just come magically. So you need a system you can plug into, you know, that will be able to generate this cash flow for you. All right. And then we always say that system power is always better than, more advantageous than manpower. Mind power is more advantageous than manpower. Gone are the days when we do hard work, too much hard work. Now is smart work. Technology, with the use of technology, smart work, that's where the robots now come into play. Okay, that's basically it. Then also, please, we also like to make us understand that this is the online space, and the online space is very risky. The online space is for risk takers, not just risk takers this time around, courageous risk takers that have the courage to take the risks. So please, if you are not a risk taker, if you don't know how to take risks, and you don't want to learn how to take calculated risks, please kindly dust your certificate and look for a salary paying job and focus on that, because the online space is very risky, and life itself is inherently risky. So risky that none of us will come out alive at the end of the day, because at the fullness of time we will all go back to our maker. That's how risky life is. And life will not present guarantees. Life will not give insurances. Life only gives opportunities. So it's what we make out of that opportunity. So that being said, I'll quickly like to tell us a few risk management tips we can apply for those that want to learn how to take calculated risks. 1, get into profit as quickly as possible. Don't wait till when the thing has gone and gone, people have cashed out and cashed out and cashed out before you now enter. Enter on time and get out on time if you have to get out. Okay, so get into profit as quickly as possible. Risk responsibly. Then the third one is take personal responsibility for the risks that you take, one, and the outcome of the risks that you take. So whether good or bad outcome, take personal responsibility for it. Don't go and fight anybody. Don't go and drag your upline. Whosoever invited you to this business didn't have a bad intention for you. One, I like us to understand that this AGT business is not heavily dependent on referral. You only earn from your direct referral, so it's not heavily dependent on referral. So whether you invite somebody or not, whether somebody registers with your link or not, you can still become a millionaire, a billionaire, or a trillionaire, as the case may be. So don't go and fight your upline. Your upline is only helping you so that you'll be able to be successful for yourself, by yourself, you know, and live out your dreams for yourself and by yourself. Also, finally, we would like to say that we are putting this together not for selfish reasons. I know some people will say, this one that they are doing, are you sure? It's not for selfish reasons. It's not for any self-aggrandizement. We are doing this is a selfless service. Now, we have discovered that the Nigerian community, they're always the most hit in the online space whenever, you know, anything bad happens, things go south. And we seek to help the Nigerian community and maybe the African community and any other community that wishes to join us. We seek to help them to recover their losses, whatever losses they would have made online. We seek to help our community to recover such losses as quickly as possible. So that's what we seek to, and also to help us change our mindset, the way we do online business, the way we see online business, to do it differently. So by the time our mindset changes, we'll be able to be making it profitably in this space. And we don't want the Nigerian, most of the time, the reason why we always come out as casualties is because we go in late. So we don't want the Nigerian community to be latecomers again in destiny when it has to do with online business. We have to arrive on time and show up on time and make it big. People are making it. Even in platforms that people cry, a lot of people laughed and rejoiced. So we want to be part of that people. We want to make that history, that from henceforth no more, we are going to be making it in this online space as quickly as possible and as much as possible. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. You can take it away.
All right, so thank you very much. I want to give the floor to Madam Faithful. If you're here, please, kindly unmute your mic and take the floor. Thank you.
Yeah, AGT to the world.
Spread the word.
Spread the word.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, Faithful here. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you, co-strategist, for this privilege. And thank you, everyone, for being part of this tonight. I am sure, just like Mr. Elvis said, this is not the usual presentation day, it's a question and answer day. I'm sure everyone has one or two questions to ask, and answers will be provided. Okay, I just want to give us some pep talk just briefly this evening. Co-strategist has said a lot, and I'll just make it brief. Now, in life, you have to be courageous. Like she said, this is something that is for courageous risk taker. Are you that person? If yes is your answer, welcome on board. Because in a few months' time, you would realize that life itself is risky, and that the risk you took a few months ago has paid off. Okay, so it's actually something courageous risk taker. Okay, and you have to take calculated risk, all right, based on informed decision on available opportunity, knowledge on available opportunity. So whenever there is an opportunity, do you want to dive into it, or you want to sit on the fence and watch? And then later you say, oh, had I known. Do you want that to be your story, or you want to be the story itself? You want to be the story that will be told in your personal life, in your family, in your community, that this guy, I used to know him, he has changed. This is going to be some of the stories that will be heard in different communities in few months from now. Why? Because AGT is on ground. So take advantage of available opportunity when you see it, based on informed decision, based on the knowledge of that available opportunity. Now, in life, timing is very, very important, and co-strategists emphasized on that. Timing is very important. Don't wait until, oh, I want to wait for, let me see, is it going to last 6 months? Is it going to last 1 year? While you're waiting for that to pass, people are cashing out. Be among those that will cash out. Be among those that will cash out. Change your mentality about anything online business. Just like she said, everything is about your mindset. Do you want a mindset that will always pull you down or make you stay at the position where you've always been? Or you want to build a mindset that will take you to the next level of your life? So timing is very important. This is just February 17th till now is less than 2 months. So it is the best time. it is the best time. Am I saying in 6 months' time, in 1 year time, in 3 years' time, in 5 years' time is not the best time to join? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is joining early is the best time. Is the best time. So take advantage, because timing is very, very key. Timing is very, very key and very, very important. Okay. Now, when I hear people say that, what if it doesn't work? I laugh. And my response to them, you want to hear my response? Anybody want to hear my response?
Yes,
When people
go
say,
ahead.
what if it
Go right
doesn't work?
ahead.
You know what I tell them?
Yeah.
I pull their heads closer to my mouth and I scream into their ears, what if it works?
Wow.
What if it
Awesome.
works? So while you're thinking, what if it doesn't work, I'm thinking, what if it works? So if this works for me, for example, we are into a project A, for example, and the team, some people say, what if it doesn't work? No. And with my mentality, I'm saying, what if it works? And then we push into it, and in 3 months, AGT, in 60 days, in 120 days, in 180 days, you can determine if you want to be a thousandaire, a millionaire, a trillionaire in naira or in dollars. It's your decision. It's your decision. You determine the time you want to be a millionaire. So what if it works? What if it doesn't work is not in my dictionary, no matter the project, as long as it is an opportunity. Whether 1,001 has failed before, it's none of my business. Whether I have fallen 1,001 times, oh, come on, I'll rise again. So what if it works? That should be your mentality. Now think about this. What if you believe in it and you key into it, and in 60 days, all you're saying is, it is a whole new level. Things have changed. A greater level, so glorious. A whole new level. Things have changed. A greater level, so glorious. Don't you like such songs?
I need the
Songs
vocalist
by you to
to
yourself.
Please, your volume, we can't hear you well, please.
No, I think it's
my
from
goodness,
your
can
end.
you hear me?
We can hear you very
It will
clearly.
be.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear. So check your own volume.
So that should be a song that. So that should be a song you want to sing to yourself, and you want people to sing about you in few months' time. And this is the right opportunity. This is the right timing. This is a calculated risk based on informed knowledge, available opportunity. You have the informed knowledge, decision taking about it. People are here. Co-strategist is here. Mr. Elvis is here. The whole team is here to help you answer any of your questions and to direct you. And just like they said, this is not about bring 10 people and gain referral. No. If you want to bring people, all fine and good. You're only going to gain only on your first generation. If you like, let the first generation bring 1 million people, you're not going to gain from them. So it's not about bring 10 people today or bring 20 people tomorrow. No. You can trade on your own. You can bring, if you want to introduce your friend, because you don't want to be rich alone. Come on. You want to bring somebody along because it makes the burden easier when the clique of friends are all rich. Okay.
Exactly.
It makes it easier. So I'm going to end by saying this. I think it was Mr. Elvis that posted it in the group. I'm going to end by this. Be optimistic always, everybody. Be optimistic always in your life. So the post says, leave your past. Forget about whatever has happened in the past. Whether it was a flawed system, whether it was a failed business transaction, whether it was money wasted out of lack of knowledge or whatever. Forget, leave the past. Love your present. Love this opportunity. Love AGT. And looking forward to your future. Amazing profits ahead. Amazing future ahead. Just in a few months' time. Thank you, everybody, for this privilege. I'll hand over to our maiden lady co-strategist. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Take it away.
Okay, so um, you're all welcome, and thanks for being in this meeting. So before we delve into the questions, please just ensure that your questions are short, okay? Mr. Olaiton Ahmed, please can you put off your video? Your video is on and it's kind of distracting people here. If you can put off your video, that would be good. So we want you to make your questions very short and don't take so much time on your questions so that we'll have enough time to answer those questions. Then, if you have a question that someone else has already asked and that question has been answered, there will be no need, raising that same question again, okay? So please, and then also ensure that you don't unmute your mic. You will be asked to unmute your mic and you'll be called according to how your hands are raised. Please, no one should jump into the presentation or unmute their mics and then just jump into the question and answer sessions, okay? So while I'm admitting people into the group, as you ask your questions and we call you up, the one that I can take, I will. Then co-strategies will also be there to answer some of your questions as well. So the floor is open. Go ahead and raise your hands, and then we'll call you up. Now, if you have any challenge, or if there are things that you don't understand, you're also welcome. It's part of the question. So just go ahead. The floor is open. So we have Mr. John, Joseph John. Joseph John, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Evans. I've been following AGT from the onset, February 17. And if there's any question people keep asking me is what make AGT special from others? And somehow I find it very hard to answer because most of the answer I get is just have to assure them. But sincerely, what makes AGT different from every other outcome? Now, if I'm going to ask this question based on what others had asked me, and they will say, Kala came, it used 9 months. At the time, started asking for subscription for their boats, and they were making payments. But at the beginning of the 9 months, when there were so much people in need, we don't know what happened to Kala. What makes AGT special than every other ones that everybody can bang their mind on it? We all know as online businesses, no doubt. But what makes AGT special for every investor coming into the game? Thank you.
Okay, I know a lot of people will always want to make reference to failed companies or failed platforms, but I just want to let us know something. This is AGT, okay? Every business is special on its own. It's unique. It might be similar to other businesses, and for the fact that it's similar doesn't make it entirely the same, because the truth is that different people can open businesses, set up platforms, but you may not know the intent or what is at the back of that person that set up that business. Whether the person did their own work very well before coming out, whether he planned certain things, whether he envisaged certain things that might come up, in future and all that. Okay? Some of them you don't know, you can't tell. But for me, I would say this. Like I said yesterday in the meeting, the reason why I joined AGT, okay, It's not because it's trading cryptocurrency. It's not because it has liquidity pool on Binance. It's not because it pays 5%, 3.2 or 2.3%. It's not because of that. For me, when I'm joining a system or a platform, okay, I do my own research, I do my own
Yeah.
findings. And then when I'm comfortable and I feel, okay, this is something, okay, that I can do, okay, I will jump into
Yeah.
it. Again, I don't know for some people, I don't know for some people, but me, I know the God I serve, and I also know that when my heart tells me don't go into something, I don't go into it. And when He says go into it, I go into it. So for me, my spirit accepts this business. The owner of this platform, I've listened to him and I've heard him talk. I've had conversation with him. I've studied the way he built the system. One special thing I've seen about the system, I won't tell you that AGT is fully, or we'll say is decentralized, okay? But I will tell you that
Yeah.
certain parts of AGT is fully decentralized without human interference, okay? There are certain things you can do and the system just, it's fully automated, okay, to take care of those things. And that's the reason why, even on this platform, nobody is asking you to come and do KYC and so on, asking you for certain details. No. Part of the security we have here is your wallet address. And your wallet address is
Yeah. That
connected
gets
to a
me too.
system that is connected to a system that is automated. Okay? So you don't need somebody to sit
Yeah.
down and approve withdrawals and do things like that. So there are a lot of features. I might not be able to mention all, but this is one major feature and the reason why I think AGT is special. Okay, then on the other
Okay.
hand, the sincerity, the humility, and the humility that the CEO, shows, okay? I know of some other people that, have platforms that are not even up to the level of AGT, or that some platforms that don't even have the kind of liquidity that AGT has, and how their CEOs and maybe the owners of the company, how they carry themselves, how they behave, and so on. But this man, in spite of everything, is so humble, calm, quiet, and everything about him is working day and night to see the system work. There are a couple of things that have happened in a short space of time that AGT has existed, okay? Things like, okay, when it comes to withdrawal, okay, there's never been a time that
Okay.
AGT pauses withdrawal because maybe there's a surge in the system, or probably because we have too many people visiting the platform at the same time, and then there's a surge in the system that either slows down, the system and all that. What he has decided to do, that I know, is he has said, no matter what happens, Fola Crypto, please mute your mic, please. So, no matter what happens, he has said one thing: withdrawal will always go on. The kind of things that have happened in AGT are things that if there were to be some other platforms, they would have either shut down or restricted, withdrawals, and not give people access to withdraw. And you know how it can be when a system is generating money, it gets to the time when people should make withdrawals of what they've earned and they're unable to withdraw. You know what happens in such systems. So, but in AGT, we don't have that. In AGT, we don't have that. And we've never seen that. And it's still, you know, doing more and more every day. Then another thing is, why I'm confident is that this person designed this platform. He built the system. He's a software engineer. He's an IT person. He understands how the system works. He has backtested the system before launching it, making it public for the global community to be part of it. So for me, this makes me know that this person understands what he's doing and he's really here to stay, and he's here to help people and see that people make money. So for me, these are the things I would say is a difference between AGT and other platforms, or what makes AGT different.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I think this answer has actually put 25 people here with me at rest with this answer. And I think I should just ask just one more question so that every other person can ask theirs. And
Okay,
it's going
please hold
to
on,
be...
hold on, sir. Can I come in?
Okay.
Yeah,
Another thing there
Please.
is that AGT is doing live trading.
exactly.
Like in the case of the other one you mentioned, you know, when you said immediately people, you know, of course, when people have been making money, they will now pull out. If you go to AGT website, if you go to the if you log in, you will see where the CEO said you are free to withdraw all your money at any time of your choice. He's not afraid of you withdrawing your money. Do you get? Because he is actually trading. So even if you withdraw your money, it does not stop, you know, money from flowing into the system. It is only in a Ponzi scheme that used Peter to pay Paul, that when Peter stopped, you will not see what to pay Paul. It's just like somebody trading. Do you get? You can even blow your account today, but by tomorrow you have grown that account. So even if you choose to remove all your money now, it doesn't affect AGT because it's trading live. So that's one of the unique features there. It's trading live, that live trading. And it's profitable. The trading is profitable. The trading is realistic, and the trading is efficient. The trading is profitable. So that's one very unique standout for AGT. Thank you.
And
Please,
again,
Thank you very much.
let me
just
add to
Elvis?
that. Yeah, before you go, sir. Another thing you need to understand is that the profit you're being paid on daily basis. For you to be paid that profit, of course, the owner of the system will not tell you how many millions he makes in a day. So the fraction with which he pays people in a day, maybe it's just even something very small compared to what the company is making, because he's trading, you know, with some good liquidity. You understand? So that's another thing you need to understand. Go ahead, Mr. Charles.
Okay, basically, I like to look at things from the mathematical perspective, and I think of all the businesses I have done, I think AGT will be the greatest of them all, and I will tell you why. Now, the main money, or the main thing that makes AGT unique is the 5% referral commission paid on daily profits.
Exactly.
And I will tell you that anybody who is smart with AGT, in 6 months, you can be a billionaire in Naira with AGT. Why is that possible? Now, let me give you an example. If you have a $50 account under you, running for, say, 180 days, unless that account runs to 120 days. At 120 days, a $50 account running on 7.8 7.0 will generate $17,440. Now, if that
Wow.
money of $50 and that volume is under you of 17,000 after compounding, and 5% of that will be about $800 and something. If you do 5% of that 5%, it means you are making an average of about $40 to $43 per day free money. So if you have two $50 account under your $350 account under you, $50 alone, you are making an average of $120 per day. Free referral commission.
Wonderful.
Now, if you multiply that and convert that to Naira, you can imagine what that figure is. So the question is, how many systems in Nigeria have they designed that has the capacity, the potential, and even the temerity to yield this kind of huge profit potentials in it? Now, the system is also unique because it runs on a single referral generational level.
Exactly.
So the company is not under pressure to pay second, third, fifth, or seventh generation. No. The company is not under stress. The software does all the calculation, pushes out the money to you every day, and does the payment to you. So what is the stress? So if you look at it, of all the systems you can imagine, AGT might appear to be the greatest of them all because of the compounding effect. The compounding effect, the 5% the 5% percentile that runs in the system is crazy. So even if you say you don't want to take a risk, this is what you should do so that you don't miss out, because by the ending of August, a lot of people are going to regret why they didn't start this opportunity now. I can tell you that.
Exactly.
If you have fears or doubt, take a $50 account, register yourself, put it for say 180 days, align for 180 days. Get $50 account also, put it under you, and let it start compounding. By the 120th day, you are making an average of close to 90 or 100,000 naira per day on referral commissions alone.
Lord of Jesus.
Now imagine if your $50 now gets to 365 days, you must have made about $2.4 million. Do 5% of $2.4 million and see that you are making over. Let me stop here.
Please, sir, just stop there so that.
I would like
So take it easy, man.
Yes,
My friends are sweating. My
Yes,
friends are
don't need too much talk.
Ara Agbalandi Napi calculator, compounding calculator. So please.
My friends are sweating here.
The thing is this. Another thing is what kills many systems is this multi-level or multi-generational level of referral that they pay first generation, second generation, third generation. Here is one level referral. And the person you bring into the system, if the person does not activate their account and the account is trading, you don't earn anything. It's only when their account starts making profit that you earn. So you're not being paid that commission from the capital that they deposited. No, they pay you from the profit that that capital makes or generates. That's another thing that makes it sustainable. Then another one again is, look at the minimum withdrawal in a day. So if you compound for like 2 months, 3 months, depending on the capital you start with, anybody who puts in, say, maybe $50,000 or whatever and you compound maybe for 2 months or 3 months and you make $1 million+. The truth about it is, when you want to withdraw those funds, you can't withdraw all the money out in one day. If you have 1 million, you will need 10 days to withdraw $1 million. If you have 2 million, you will need 20 days. If you have 3 million, you will need 30 days. So imagine somebody who has up to $1 billion. How long do you think it will take you to withdraw 100,000 daily? And that 100,000 daily is big money. In Nigeria, that's about 70 something million naira in a day. Okay? So what else do you think? So that's another thing that will make this system very sustainable. Thank you.
Okay. I want to ask one question finally. And if the boat now, because the boat now,
Yes.
I can see that based on the roadmap by August that you start paying for subscription for that
Yes.
same boat. Is it going to give us the boat to use privately on trading, or we just only subscribe to it monthly?
You subscribe to it.
You know, because that's one thing that made me have, you know, I would love to say this to everybody. That's one thing that made me add interest in this business. The fact that he said August for that boat gave me this reassurance that even if he wants to start making his own private money, it's going to be around that August. He won't want to shut down anytime soon. So my mindset was like, okay, this is going to get to August. So my question is, the boat, with the robot, with the boat, how much will it charge by that time?
We cannot tell you, and again, even when the subscription starts, we cannot tell you whether it's going to be monthly or whether it's going to be yearly. Maybe the system could give opportunity for people to pay a certain amount, and maybe if you're paying for a full year, it could be, the amount could be lesser. But if you look at what you might be paying monthly, it may be higher than what it may take you maybe 1 year if you pay for 1 year. Okay, so for now, we're not supposed to talk about that. We can't say, we are not the owner of the system. We can't decide what price the CEO might decide to put this board. But let me say something, just like Mr. Charles said yesterday. With what this robot can do and how effective and efficient this robot is, even if they say this robot, you should pay $5,000 for it, I don't think that price will be too much. And between now and that August, anybody who has not made at least $500,000 between now and that time, then the person doesn't know what he's doing in this business, in this AGT business. The person doesn't know what he is doing here. If between now and August you don't make up to 500,000, that's even small. Okay, just go do the maths. Check your compounding calculator. Look at the amount that you can put in there, and you can compound for 180 days, and tell me if it's not achievable. Go ahead, Tunde Adewumi, you're the next. Go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much. All of
Thank
us are
you.
fully
Okay, thank you,
satisfied.
Mr. Elvis.
Yeah.
First, this
Mr.
before I ask my question, I would like to.
Go ahead. We can hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Are you talking to me, sir?
Tunde, Mr. Tunde. Okay, I think the meeting has booted him out. Maybe his network, he will join back.
Yeah, Mr. Tulu is
I'm
there.
talking. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Mr. Tunde, we might have to, skip because your network is very bad, please. Tolu Moses, go ahead.
Sir, please, I have a question.
Mr. Adekunle Mushood, raise your hand.
Good evening.
If you have any
Good evening, sir.
raise your hand, please. Mr.
Good evening, sir. This is Tolu.
Mr. Tunde, please hold on. Tunde, hold on. Moses, go ahead.
Please, good evening, sir. Thank you. We are joined late. So I have a question. There's one of my downline that registered and we saw the account that night, but later the thing disappeared and up to now we could not locate the account. Don't know what we can do.
Did he fund the account?
Yes, and I saw she funded with $100, and I also saw how my team down, but within few hours you could not see it again as you could not log in again.
Okay. After the meeting, just indicate in the group, okay? Or
Okay, sir.
tell the person to just indicate in the group that he's the person that cannot locate his account and he will be attended to. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
All
Thank
right,
you,
you're
sir.
welcome. Mr. Oludari, go ahead.
Hello, can I talk now?
Okay.
This is Tunde.
Please, hold on. Mr. Oludari, are you there?
Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me?
So go ahead. After Oludari, then Mr. Tunde, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I joined a little bit late, and I won't know if this question has been asked. My question is this: I have about 2 downlines that are not inclined a bit about this cryptocurrency of a thing. So I have registered them, and I was thinking, based on their consent anyway, that I can bind my own Binance wallet to their dashboard, to their account, and we will work on the rest based on the agreement between us. But I don't know if that is acceptable in this platform.
Okay, Mr. Oludari, you can
Yes,
only
sir.
have one wallet address connected to a particular account. Now, I don't know the
Okay.
arrangement you have between you and your people. Maybe they want you to run the
Yes.
business for them, and if profit comes out of it, you guys split the profit and all that. What I would advise you to do
No,
is
I've actually registered them separately.
good, but they don't have a Binance account, or they don't have a Trust wallet. They don't have
Yes,
any
yes,
wallet. Now,
yes.
I would say this to you. My advice to you will be, try to enlighten them and tell them the reason why they need that wallet, so that they could own their own wallet and you bind their account to it. And if they don't want to do that, okay, if they don't want to do that,
Yes.
and they trust you enough,
Okay.
and you know them, okay, and they
Yes.
want you to manage the account for them, it's between you and them.
Yes, Ali.
You can open a Trust Wallet account, and in Trust Wallet
Okay.
you can have multiple wallets. You can have wallet
Okay,
1,
okay.
wallet 2, and
Yes,
wallet 3.
yes.
Okay, and you can now copy
Yes.
the USDT TRC20 wallet address from each of those accounts and use it to bind the account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. I get that.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Tunde, go ahead.
Mr.
Okay,
Elvis, please let me quickly come in there.
Okay.
Can I come in the last question, please?
Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
Can I go ahead?
Yes.
Okay, there is a voice note that the CEO made. I think the last 2-3 voice notes. He said no leader should use his wallet to bind for any downline.
Exactly.
Okay.
He said it. So please help them to show them how to create their wallets. Trust wallet is very easy. If Binance is complicated, show them, guide them on how to create the Trust wallet. You show them whenever you ask them for wallet address. This is the one. Help them to pin it. Show them how to do everything. Let the wallet that they are using to receive money be their own.
Exactly.
So that's the wallet you will now use to bind. You can help them, yes, to oversee the account, but bind their own wallet, not your own wallet.
Exactly.
CEO have sounded very clear. He doesn't want that. There are going to be penalties if that happens. Maybe tomorrow now the guy now said, I now want to collect my account back. They now come and say, hey, the wallet, this is not my own. Nobody will change it for you. and CEO is going to block those accounts. So please, uplines, don't use your wallet to bind, because there are some issues that came up because of that. Leaders using their wallet to bind, and they are using it to scam the downlines or to extort money from the downlines. So please teach them how to create their own wallet, use their own personal receiving wallet to bind their accounts. Thank you.
Exactly.
Okay.
And please,
Okay, now,
you
okay, good
can,
evening, Elvis.
yeah.
This is Tunde.
Again, yeah, Mr. Tunde, 1 second.
Okay,
Again,
okay,
please,
yeah.
it is important that you help people understand this platform, and they should also learn, you know, because this is where the future is going to. We are going cashless. At a time it will get to, we'll just be transacting on cryptocurrencies. So they need to start learning these things now. Mr. Oludare, please let them know that. Mr. Tunde, go ahead.
Okay, now, good evening, Elvis.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
first, my first comment is this. Please, the other lady that is talking to us, all what we are just seeing on his on the screen is strategies. Please, we need to know our name. That's number one. And again, secondly, uh, apart from people that are just joining for the first time, and at every point in time that we have a meeting like this, it's very sure that people will be joining for the first time, one way or the other. Please, I want you to save our time, because by the time the strategist talked, and then you call another person, Faith, to talk, all what they are saying is the same thing, one way or the other. We are not a kids here. We all know, how will I put now? We all know how risky a kind of online investment like this could be. Please, to save our time, we can afford, if somebody want to talk to the new people that are coming for the first time, how they can take the risk and how they can take a calculated risk and some other things like that. Please, I think one person is okay, whether the strategist or the faith or any other person, but only
Okay,
two people
sir.
to do the
Let me
talking
quick.
at the same time is not.
It's
No, let me
okay.
complete my statement, please. Okay, please, it's not, it's time wasting to me. I don't know for others. Oh. Now, secondly, also, another one again, from the last statement that the strategists talked about, please, is it possible for you to train us on this platform? How people can make use of Binance, one way or the other? Because that's another part of the question to ask, that how can we make a deposit to the, to the AGT platform? So that's my question
Okay, sir.
and my submission and my narration.
To answer your first question, okay, it's going to be like this because we're still trying to build the community. Yes, new people will keep joining every day, but we have the day spelled out for presentations. Okay, what we're doing here is a selfless thing. We're just trying to help. Now we have Tuesdays, Thursday, and Saturdays for presentation. Tuesday 8 p.m., Thursday 8 p.m., Saturday 4 p.m. Okay? Then today, we just decided to put this meeting together because today is public holiday and it's Good Friday. Most people are at home. And we said, let's just use this as a question and answer session so that we can talk to people. Anybody who is free and wants to be part of it can be part of it, okay? So we just want to answer people's questions. It doesn't matter how long this meeting takes. Anybody who gets to a point where maybe they are satisfied with the things they've heard and wants to leave, they can actually do that. But we need to educate people in this community. Let them understand, because it's so disheartening. And sometimes, you hear the CEO coming to, in his voice note, you see that at some point it looks like he's tired of the kind of things that people do or people say. And these things happen out of ignorance. So we just want people to understand these things and know how it works. Most people have issues with deposit and most people have issues with withdrawal. If it's just to sign up and all that, those are not issues, okay? And then certain things that people bring up as complaints are things that could have been avoided. We have videos that talks about how to withdraw. We have videos on how to register. Even in the groups, we have the written out text format of all these things, how to go about it. But you know one thing, people want to make money, but they don't want to learn. Those videos are there, they are in the groups, they are in YouTube, even in the company YouTube channel. But people will not take that responsibility to go and listen to these things, educate themselves so that they understand it. You want to make money and you still want somebody to spoon feed you, to come and help you do everything. It's not going to work that way. So these are some of the things that led us to, putting this meeting together so that we can enlighten the community. To make things easy for us, we have things that we do. I have things I could have been doing by this time, but I'm here, okay? And every leader that joins the system and brings people into the system, learn so that you can also pass what you have learned to those people so that they themselves can also teach others. You said, is it possible for us to teach people how to open Binance and things like that? Sir, I can't answer that question. Maybe if there's a day I'm free and there's opportunity for me to do that, I will. But the truth is, it's my time, and time is money, okay? I have an academy where I teach people how to do these things, okay? I run a cryptocurrency academy. You can come in, you can subscribe and be a member, and you get a whole lot of things. You learn a lot and understand how this industry works, okay? But if you're looking for something free, please just go to YouTube, Google how to set up a Binance account. You'll get a video that will take you step by step on how to do these things. There's virtually nothing you want to learn now that you cannot see online there on YouTube on how to do it. So it's very easy and it's simple. It's just to make out that time and be dedicated enough to see it through and do it on your own. Thank you.
Okay, please. I also have a question.
Okay, go ahead with the question, please. Adekunle Mushud, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. And now, since this weekend, I have heard much about this. If I just being my first time here tonight, I've
Okay.
really think I've gotten um few things I need to know about it. But now you were talking about the what will I even call it? So the this thing that if you have or if you know what you're doing, you can do this or that in 3 or up to 6 months or 120 days or 80 days or thereabout. Yes. But the question now is that is for people who have $50 or thereabouts, and then they also have downlines with such kind of these things in of USDT or their these things in their account. All right, sir. Now, what about those who don't have up to par? How do we go about it?
Okay,
That is one.
Adekunle,
And then,
okay, go ahead.
the second question now is that the auto compounding. Thank God for auto compounding that is initiated in this in AGT. Yes. Now, this auto compounding helps a lot. Huh? How do we? Because me now, I don't know how to do the calculations myself. Even if I want to take risk, as what's the name, strategists have said earlier. How do we do the calculation so that we can know what to do? Because now,
Oh,
uh, uh,
okay,
uh,
Adekunle, so that you
yes,
don't take so much time on the question. The first question is you just joined newly. You've never really attended any of our
yes,
presentations. It's good that you attend one or two presentations and then also follow up on the post and what we share in the WhatsApp groups. You'll get to understand how the system works. Now, whether you have $50 or you don't have $50, we have a package for $10. We have a package for $20, and then we have a package for 50. Whichever one you decide to sign up for, okay? It's just a matter of time, depending on your capital, okay? It's a matter of time that will determine what that money will amount to if you leave it there to keep compounding, okay? And know that subscription is not just once. You can subscribe today with $10. Next tomorrow, you have another $10 you subscribe. You can subscribe in multiple places on the same account. And then those subscriptions will be running independently on their own. And at the end of the day, you may have grown your account to a point where you have over 50, 100, or $200. But you started from somewhere. Okay, so it doesn't mean
yes.
you need one big money before you can join the system. And just like we said, with $50 alone, okay, with $50, you can compound $50 for a couple of months, and then you'll be talking about, some thousands of dollars, okay? So it's as simple as that. Just join the groups. If you're in the WhatsApp group, indicate there. And some of these things you're talking about, we do share them in the group. We'll teach about it. As for the compounding calculator, maybe the last 3 minutes of this meeting, I'm going to share my screen and then show you how to do the calculation. It's very simple, okay? All you need is a link to that website. You click on it. When it opens, you select the right option, and then you impute whatever figures you want to impute there, and you do the calculation. It will bring out everything. It will do the calculation and give you the figures you need to see. It's not difficult. Thank you.
All
Mr.
right, thank you, sir.
Okoye John, go ahead. Okoye John.
Hello.
Okoye John.
Hello, good
Okoye.
evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Go
Good
ahead.
evening, everybody. Please, my question is just very simple. I read in the forum the withdrawal time. Someone wrote 5:30. I don't know whether it's 5:30 p.m. or 5:30 a.m. to 7:30. That is one question. Then another question is, can I, as a person, open different accounts like 15 days, 120 days, 60 days, and so on? Am I allowed to do that?
Okay.
That's my question. Thank you.
So, sir, the withdrawal time is 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. I think Indian time, okay? And that time in Nigeria is between 5:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. in Nigeria. So you convert that time to your local time. And if you log into your account on your dashboard, you see the countdown timer. You see the timer there. So it will help you, guide you to know. But just know that between 5:30 and 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time, that is when the withdrawal window is open for those in Nigeria. Then you talked about registering for 60 days, 120 days, and so on. What we have is daily, 15 days, and then 60 days, okay? You cannot subscribe for 120 days, or you cannot subscribe for 180 days, or 365 days. you first of all subscribe for 15 days if you are on the 4.0 package. After that 15 days, all you just need to do is leave that money there to continue compounding, okay, till the number of days that you want it to be, and then whichever day you want or you decide to terminate it, you can now terminate it on that day, okay? So that's how it works. Then you can subscribe multiple packages on a particular account. For example, let's say you signed up and then you activated the 7.0 and you subscribe for the 60 days. Now, while that 60 days is running, you can, if you have money again and you want to subscribe for that same package, you can subscribe again for another 60 days. They will run independently because the two trades did not start on the same day. The one you subscribe first its time will elapse before the time of the second one that you subscribed. So they will run independently. If assuming you subscribed last week for the 60 days package, and then you now subscribe another one today, the other one may have already done 1 week, but the one you subscribe today is just starting today. So it will also start counting from that day until its own 60 days. Okay? So that's how it works.
Okay, thanks so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Hello.
Thanks so much. I'm very, very grateful. Very, very grateful.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah, Justina, please, next time, when somebody is speaking, please, everybody ensure that your mic is muted.
Yes, good evening.
When it's your time, we will allow you and then you unmute your mic and then you can speak. But don't put on your microphone on the background, especially where you have children and the place is noisy. Please, you mute your mic. When we want you to speak, we will ask you to unmute. Go ahead, man. Justina, go ahead.
Okay, good evening. Sorry, I don't really have children. I wanted to just commend you people.
Thank you.
It's a wonderful presentation. You did well. The lady did well. It's just a contribution, and I think, yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. Very well. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead, ma'am. We can hear you.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I said I just want to commend you people for taking out time to do these presentations. And you said something about trying to learn. I just want to talk to the general public. AGT is one of the communities that I've seen that people are selflessly teaching people, making out their time. It's not an easy thing. Honestly, what you do, I commend you people. I want to talk to people on the background, and as they're prospecting, they should talk to their people to be committed. For their money, they want to make money, they should have a commitment. You go to the group is flooded. I don't know if you notice it. The same question is being asked over and over again, and you people keep updating. Somebody wants to make money. Who will want to open a shop without knowing how that shop runs? Who will want to start selling what he does not know? It's not proper. As you're coming in, you can ask questions. Sorry, I'm new here. Some people are civil enough to do that. Can I get some tips to read? And I know the admin usually posts those things. So what the person does is to take out time, read it, digest it. If you have any question, go through any of the admins that always post. For those of you that came from Facebook and all that, just ask me again, please, can you enlighten me on this? I've read that I'm confused. But if someone prospected you, ask that person. The person is eating your referral bonus. He should be responsible for you. Then, I think you said your name is Elvis. Like Elvis said, he has a community. You can private chat him and go and learn. When I came to this crypto world newly, I lost money. I told myself, you know what? I need to learn this crypto. Well, what did I do? I now had to go and register and learn it. So as I learned, when AGT came, I didn't have to start asking my upline, Binance this, Binance that, because I already had knowledge. So since he has a community, what you can do is, maybe it depends on his charges. You will see how he can, since you're already from a community, say, oh, this charge, please can you give me a little discount so that I'll be able to learn? And if he knows how sincere you are, he can help you. Then you'll be able to take it. And those that keep coming, will it last? Will it last one day? Will it last? This and the other woman, are they hit? They're not. If you're afraid to make money, go and rest. If you want to take a risk, do calculated risk. My mind might be bold enough to take $10,000 risk. Another person might be ready to take $5,000. Somebody told me, it depends on money. You have money. I say it's not money. It's a matter of being able to take the risk.
Exactly.
If your own risk permits you for $50, please do it. If your risk does not permit at all, I have a friend that say, online, I beg, pack one side. I don't even disturb her. So if she says that you have a stent, you cannot take it. Don't come and be flooding. It will last, it will fold, it will fold. No, you're distracting us, please.
Exactly.
You can just be observing. When it folds, come and tell us, Shebi, I told you people it will fold, it has folded. It's not your money, it's our money. But if you want to take the risk, take calculated risk, take small risk. Then if you have the mind to chop big, follow us and take the risk. Appreciate the people that post things for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So another tip I'm going to give you guys is this. Please, in your WhatsApp groups, in your group, what you need to do is this. You know, sometimes you could be at work and Mrs. Justina, please help me mute your mic. Thank you. Okay, so in the WhatsApp groups, you might come in there and you see too many questions or too many posts and all that. What you need to do, create a group. Create a group on WhatsApp. And then all the important informations that come to the group, all those posts, forward it to that group. So in your spare time, when you have time, you can now sit down, take time and go through it. Those videos, forward them to that group. Have a content group for yourself where you move those things to so that you have time to go through it. The truth is, if you come into this space and you don't want to learn, you will lose money. You will lose money. I guarantee you that. If you don't want to learn. And that's why a lot of people are being duped online. People fall into the wrong hands. They get scammed and all that. All you need to do is try as much as possible to learn. And then you'll be safe in this space. Okay? Thank you. Achille, go ahead, unmute your mic. Mr. Achille. Mr. Chile, are you there? Go ahead.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes. Some of my questions are already answered. But I want to ask you, by offline transactions now, I use my website to register, right? But now, can I use my account referral link to open another account under myself?
Yes, you can. You can refer an account under yourself.
If yes, can I still use the same details, the same information, or different information?
No, you're going to use a different email, a different phone number, a different username. You can use the same password, but email, phone number, and username has to be different. Maybe, for example, you used Achille 1, the next account can be Achille 2. But also make sure that the wallet address, you don't use the same wallet address to bind the two accounts together. Don't do that.
Okay.
All right, sir.
But now, assume that I activated the last robo, so that for 60 days. If I activated it with for example $50 today, and tomorrow I have $100, can I still add it to that capital, or I need to activate another robo?
When you activate, you will activate another session. That session will run independently from the first one. The money will not be added on the other one. It will run independently. It will start running on its own from that day.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Mr. Boluwaji Adewale. Mr. Bolu. Okay. Olaiton Ahmed, go ahead. Okay. Mr. Bolu, you are there. Go ahead.
I appreciate your good work, but I
Thank
have
you,
two
sir.
questions to ask. One is, um, how do I fund my account because I'm new to all this? Then, number two, how do I bind the trust wallet with the address on the website?
Okay.
Thank you.
Sir, do you have a Trust Wallet account or a Binance account? Do you have a Trust Wallet or a Binance account? Which one do you have?
I have trust wallet account.
Okay. Just like I said earlier, sir, you see, this thing is very simple and it's easy. The video of how to fund your account is there, and how to make a deposit, okay? That video is available. You can go and watch that video or request for that video from the person who brought you to this platform, or you can ask in the group for that video and we'll make it available. You watch it. If after you watch the video you still don't understand, okay, in the group ask for Mr. Elvis and I will see what I can do to help you and see how you can fund your account.
Thank God bless you.
All right, Mr. Olaiton Ahmed, go ahead. Mr. Olaiton Ahmed. Okay, Mr. Olaide Oyedeji, or maybe Miss, or I don't know. Olaide Oyedeji, go ahead, please. Unmute your mic.
Hello, Mr. Ibis. I'm back. I was struggling with unmuting my mic.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yes. What I would love you to do is calculating the compounding, as you said earlier, so that
Okay.
one will be able to visualize the future prospect of the arbitration of what we're actually talking about.
Okay, sir, no problem. Um, Mr. Okay, Mercy, go ahead. Mercy, we have just 3 hands up. After Mercy, we have 2 people, and then I think we'll 3 hands up.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
All right, good evening. After Mercy, we have 2 people, and then
Good evening, Mr. Elvis, and everybody in the house.
good evening, man.
Yes, please, I just have a little challenge that I want
Please,
you
man,
to help me
hold on.
with.
Please, man, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Did you connect with two devices?
No, just one.
It's echoing here.
Just it's just one. I don't know. Just that I left the meeting before and I came back again.
Okay. Go ahead.
Is it so
I'll
bad?
listen to you. Go ahead. I'll listen to you. Go ahead.
Okay, please. One of my downline this afternoon, we are trying to make deposits. So we generated a wallet ID, and in the process, she mistakenly clicked "I have paid" when she has not paid. And since afternoon, the thing has been saying awaiting confirmation. So she can no longer proceed to make payment or generate another wallet. So I don't know what to do. That is why I said let me just ask the question.
Okay, is co-strategist here? I think what you need to do, because that transaction has
Mr. Elvis, I'm here.
Okay, that transaction has not been cancelled. So that's why it's still showing awaiting confirmation. So if you still make a deposit into that address, I think it will be confirmed and it will go through.
I don't want to make a deposit into that address because I know after 1 hour, I think they said after 1 hour it has expired or so. That is
okay, madam, this is what you will do after the meeting.
To make deposits.
Madam, this is what you will do after the meeting.
Okay.
Reach out to us.
Reach out to us in the group.
Okay. But I'm not sure I'm in your group anyway, because I'm not sure I'm in your group. Maybe I will reach out to the person that brought me.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure I'm in your group. All right, thank you.
All right, man. You're welcome. Mr. Upel Olele, go ahead. Mr. Upel, go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Elvis, and all the leaders. Confirm you can hear me.
Yes, very clearly.
Can you hear me?
Ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. All right. I have two questions. But the first one seems to have answered, but I just want a clarification there, because the person that introduced me said if I start with that, the second one, which is about $20, and I have up to $50, I can now activate the $50, which is the third boat. That was what the person told me. That if I start with the $20, when I make up the $50, I can use that $50 to go and activate the third one. Is that not correct?
You are correct. You can do it that way. Yes, it's correct.
Okay. Hey, that's what the person said. Now the second question is this. I've been hearing about centralized platform and decentralized blockchain, and this one happened to be a decentralized blockchain, as I was told. But this evening you said it's not fully, that it's not a fully decentralized blockchain. So I don't know what you mean by that. Do we trust it as a decentralized blockchain or as a centralized blockchain?
Okay, sir.
I just want you to enlighten me on that.
Let me make this very clear. You know, a lot of people, just get things mixed up. Okay. Now, let me also say this: that a system is decentralized and a system is centralized. They have their differences. But it doesn't mean that we don't have centralized systems that are good, and we don't also have decentralized systems that we know that are bad or that could pack up. Now, what we're saying here is there are certain features of AGT that is decentralized. Okay? There are features or things that shows that it's decentralized. Then there are areas where we can say, okay, it's centralized. So there's nothing really bad about that, okay? And one of the things I want us to do, okay, maybe in the group, I will share an article with us and we can go and read about a centralized and decentralized system, okay? So, like Binance is not a decentralized system, but Binance is even better than some decentralized platforms. Trust Wallet is owned by Binance. Trust Wallet is decentralized, but the Binance exchange is not decentralized, it's centralized. But in spite of that, do you need anybody to sit down to approve transactions for you when you are doing transactions on Binance? No. Okay? So a lot of things about Binance is automated. Okay? But that does not make it decentralized. So today is not really the day where we'll sit down and start, going deep into that. But if people really want to learn, we can do that another day. We can talk about this another day. Or we could share, in the groups so that people will get to understand and learn what this means. There are videos, there are articles that you can read that will inform you and then put your mind at rest as to the issue of decentralization and centralization, okay? So please, let's not go into that this evening, but just know that certain areas in AGT is fully decentralized, and that's what makes the system very good. Co-strategist, I don't know if you want to add to that before I proceed with the last person and then go ahead with my...
All right. What I would just want to say is that in online business, withdrawals is the soul of any online business. Withdrawals, effective withdrawals, is the essence of any online business. So that being said, I would like to say that AGT Payment Gateway is decentralized and transactions are automated. And that's what really matters because it all borders around withdrawals, right? So
Exactly.
whatever you are doing, if at the end of the day your withdrawals are not effective, is that not where the wahala starts? So if everything that borders around your withdrawals, they are all decentralized, what else are you looking for? So the AGT payment gateways, they are decentralized and transactions in AGT are automated. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, man. So, Isioma John, go ahead.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Please, my question is, for example, now I bought the boots of 15 days.
Yes.
Now, when the 15 days has elapsed, and I leave you to start compounding, and that withdrawal, this thing has been opened. So maybe I have up to, let me say, 100. Let me say I have up to 100 USDT. Can I withdraw 50 from inside that boot and leave some to be compounded?
No, I
don't know if you
don't.
understand what
I don't think that's possible. Strategists, please
you must withdraw all.
answer that. Yeah.
Okay, whenever you click the move to wallet button, it will move everything, both your profit and your capital. So from there, it will move it to your balance. It won't move it away to your external wallet. No. So from there, you will now decide, okay, I want to put some back. I want to withdraw some. That's where you will now share it. Put the ones you want to put back and withdraw the one you want to withdraw. So that's how it was. So anytime you hit the move to wallet button, everything will go, and that closes the contract. You terminate that contract by that singular action.
Exactly.
Okay, okay,
Do you
okay, okay.
understand?
Thank you
Yeah,
very
so if
much.
you
Thank
want
you
to
very much.
enter back that particular subscription, you will go on a lockdown again. But if you
Okay.
leave it to run after your first 15 days or your first 60 days, it will
Mm,
now be open. You understand? It will now
mm.
have both your capital and your profit open for you. It will be going on that percentage every day until the day you move to wallet. It will stop that contract, close the contract. If you want to enter it, you enter a fresh contract, you go on a lockdown.
Okay. Thank
Do
you
you
very much.
understand? Apart
All
from
right.
that, you won't go on a lockdown again the second time if you did not move to wallet. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you very
and
much.
before I go into the compounding calculator, I think it was Tunde Adewumi. I don't know if he's still here. He said something that he doesn't know why my co-host is using the name co-strategies or strategies. Hello, sir. I want you to understand that people are free to use whatever name they want to use in the online space. I don't know why you want to know who she is, or why you want to know why she's using that name, or why she should use her real name. You are seeing my real name because I used my name on my email. People use different names. If you look through this group, you'll see that people have different names. Anybody can decide to use any name they want to on their Gmail or Google account, okay? So I don't know why you're asking that question. I don't think it should be an issue. Um, I don't think you are a DSS or EFCC. I don't know why you want to know somebody's name. And like we say, like we say,
Hello, Mr. Elvis. Hello, Mr.
go,
Elvis.
go ahead, sir.
Hello, Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Elvis. It's not a hello, Elvis.
Go ahead, I'm listening. We can hear you.
Issue is not an issue. Do you understand? It's just that if I want to direct a question to you, an issue.
Okay, no problem. Just call her strategist and direct a question to her, she would hear
It's
you.
been directed to her. It's not an issue for me. Thanks.
All right, sir, no problem. So, can you guys see my screen? If you can see my screen and you can hear me, please let me know you can hear me so that I'll take us through the compounding calculator.
Yeah, we can
Yes,
see and we
we
can
can.
hear you.
Yes.
Okay,
We
Yes, we
can hear
can
you.
see.
okay, so we're going to post this link in the group. It's called thecalculatorsite.com. Thecalculatorsite.com. Okay, and this is the compounding calculator. Okay, so how do you use this? Now, when you come to the top, you will see compound interest, simple interest, daily compounding, forex compounding. So you select daily compounding. Can you see it? The one in orange. You select daily compounding. Okay? So once you select that daily compounding, you also select the currency. Automatically, it's preset on the US dollar. So the currency there is the dollar. Okay? So all you need to do is where you have the principal amount. Please, if you guys can see my screen well, let me know. Let me know you're seeing what I'm doing.
We can't see your screen, no.
You can't see my screen. Hold on. Okay, Let me use, can you guys still hear me? Can you hear me? If you can't see my screen, can you at least hear me? Okay, sorry about that. Can you guys hear me now? Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
All right,
Yes,
sorry
loud
about
and clear, we
that.
can
I
hear you.
think my
Yes, I
network,
can hear you loud and clear. Welcome back.
my network booted me out. So, all right. So this is the compound calculator. Like I said earlier, you have compound interest, simple interest, daily compounding, and forex compounding. So you select the daily compounding, okay? So that's what you use. Now, where you have principal amount, you just enter the amount you want to. Let's say, for example, we say Ultra bought 7.0, $50, okay? You enter the amount where you have a principal amount. Then interest rate, 5%, okay? Then you go to the number of days, okay? Don't use months, don't use years, use days. That's why you see on the compounding table, you have either 15 days, 60 days, 120 days, 180 and 360 or 365 days. So it's days that you use, don't use months, because some months have 31 days while some other months have 28 or 29 or 30. So use days. So you just enter here 60 days, okay? And then where you have include all days, make sure that it is on yes, okay? Include all days. That is, this robot trades Monday to Sunday. Okay, there's no day that is exempted. It trades 7 days a week. So you include yes. But assuming it was trading 5 days a week, you can then come here and change it and select maybe 5 days, but it's 7 days, so you just leave it on yes. Okay? Then daily reinvestment rate, make sure it's on 100%, because whatever you make on daily basis, the robot takes all that capital back into the market to trade again. So you are reinvesting everything, all the profits. So make sure it's on 100%. So once you set it up like this, that's all you need to do. Just enter the right figures, enter the right amount, the right interest rate, and then the number of days. Then you go to the bottom. Okay? Now, when you fill that form, if you're calculating today, it's going to show you today's date. Okay? So today's date is 4th of April 2023. So the date is already there. So that's the start date. Okay? So all you just need to do is click on calculate. That green button that you can see there, calculate. So once you click it, it's going to do the calculation and then bring out the result for you. Okay? So in 60 days, at 5% daily, for 60 days, $50, sorry, at 60 days, it will give you a total of 1,767.9%. Okay? And then your total interest is 883.96. Now, the total investment value is 933. So when you subtract $50 from the investment value, the total money, you will see that your interest is 883.96. If you add that $50 to 883.96, it gives you 933.96. Okay? So this is what you make in 60 days with $50 at 5% daily. Okay? So that's how to do the calculation. Then if you want to see the breakdown of how the money came about, if you scroll up, you will see a table that shows you how much you were making each day. And whatever you make each day is added to the capital and it trades with that again. So it keeps adding up like that. So you see the table from day 1 until the 60th day. Okay? You see the calculation from day 1 up to the 60th day. So, and you see how much you were making on each day and how it was compounding. Okay? So that's how to use this calculator. It's very simple. Now, if you want to calculate another amount, you just go back to the top there and type in the amount. You can still leave the 5% if you are still on 7.0 ultra bot. If you put in, say, $100 at the same 5%, 60 days, you calculate. This is what $100 will make for you in 60 days. 1,767 is your profit, your interest. Okay? So if you add the $100 to it, it will take it to 1,867, which is your investment capital added to the interest. It now gives you the investment value. So that's how to calculate using this compounding calculator. We'll send you the link in the WhatsApp group. Okay? If you say $1,000, 60 days at the same 5%, this is what $1,000 will give to you. Okay? So you see everything, it's there. Look at it, 60 business days, 5%. Starting from today, the end date will be on the 6th of June. If you start today, if you put $1,000 today and it starts today, the 60 days will end on 6th of June. And then this will be your total interest, 1,767.9. Okay? So you see that it's very easy to become a millionaire in this platform, in Naira. Okay? So it's not that difficult. It all depends on you. The ball is in your court. The decision is yours to make. But the good thing about it is the system is there. The system is set. It's programmed to deliver. So whatever strategy you want to use, apply that strategy with what the system has been programmed to do, and it will give you the results that you need. So with that being said, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then we'll probably continue or talk more about that in our WhatsApp group. So I hope that is clear. Mr. Alaba, go ahead.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Obis. Please, sir, if I may ask, how can we get this compound calculator, sir?
I will send the link in the WhatsApp group. Or co-strategist, if you are here, okay, let me see if I can quickly, let me drop it in the chat box. Okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
I'm here.
Thank you, sir.
Let me drop it in the chat box. So any other question, please?
Please, I think we should shut down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll stop sharing my screen. Okay. So click in the chat box. Go to the chat box now.
Okay, sir.
And click on that link. We'll also drop it in the WhatsApp group. We'll also drop it in the WhatsApp group. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I hope we've been able to answer your questions, and we've all learned quite some things today. All right, so thank you everyone, and thanks for being part of this meeting. This meeting was recorded, and I'm going to post the recording in the group tomorrow morning. I'm going to have it posted in the group so that you can go back and watch it. For those who were not here, they also have the opportunity to watch it as well, and so that their questions can be answered. So thank you, and have a lovely night rest. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Good
night, everybody.
Thank you, and God bless you. Thanks.
Good night. Thank you. What time is tomorrow's meeting? On Saturdays, what time?
4 p.m.
Thank you. Thanks.
You'll see the post in the group, the link to the meeting. All right, good night, everyone.